Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back in the shop today. Just still trying to knock out some of these projects that I got, just so that we can get working on the Supra. I know there's no huge rush because we don't have the body kit yet, and I do have the engine. I'm going to get up on a stand, but I'm hoping tomorrow to get my block back for the Mustang. I'll get the Mustang done. The Civic's almost done, so that'll be out of the way. I put the exhaust on the Corvette the other day, which was one of the projects I need to get done, so that's done. So hopefully when the Mustang's done here in the next day or two, we can start working on the Supra and tearing it down. I know you guys are getting excited for that. I'm excited for that as well. We'll start working on the motor and stripping it down. But today I'm going to work on the Mustang. So today I'm going to work on the Mustang. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the half shafts. So I'm going to put in the DSS half shafts. While I've got the half shafts out, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the rear differential down. You can see that I've got the deflectors, the urethane bushings to stop the deflection. I also have them for the front. They go up inside here. Now they're not in there yet. There's two different ways to do it. You can take this bolt out and you can put a shorter bolt in and then a bolt from this side, and it's two bolts that kind of clamp together. Or if you drop this out of the way, you can drill this out and put a long bolt with a nut all the way through, which is the safer way to do it. So I think while I've got the half shafts out, while I've got these out, I'm probably going to drop this so that I can drill this out and put the long bolt through there. And then while I've got it out, I've also got the adjustable toe links. I've got the Steeda adjustable toe links, so I'll probably throw those in at the same time. So that's the plan for today. I'll show you how it's done as it goes. Very easy job for those of you that are looking to do it. I've also got, you can see a little bit of sweat here. The rear diff, not leaking. I wouldn't say it's leaking a whole lot. It's definitely not leaving any marks, but it is a little bit. So I got new seals for up inside there as well. I'll replace the seals. So to take the drive shafts out, guys, not that hard. I'm gonna start by taking this nut out here. Back here, it's just a few bolts. So this is gonna come out for the sway. This bolt here is gonna come out for your vertical link. All right, this one here, we'll pull that out. I'm gonna loosen off some of the lines just so that I can move stuff around. I'll zip tie the caliper up top. And then the half shaft's just gonna pull out. So So there are the new drive shafts going in. So those are the stock drive shafts, and they did okay. I mean, I put quite a bit of horsepower down with them. I didn't beat on it or launch it with, you know, I mean, drag radials on or anything. But with the power that I'm building now, these are the new DSS. You can see the quality is far superior, guys. So again, I didn't want to build any power and be blowing parts out of the ass ends. Well, the car's apart. I replaced the seals, and we'll throw these drive shafts in, and shouldn't have any problems. Okay, guys. So I did have to. I just came back from the store across the street here, Bafasco, and I had to get shorter bolts. Now, I mean, I got the same bolts. They're grade 8. Bolts take the abuse. I don't know why BMR did this, but these bolts are too long. When they go through and they go through the housing, it pushes up against the gas tank. I wanted to leave myself a little bit of room, so I went out and I got one that's an inch shorter just so that I'm not up against the gas tank. And then I bought myself a a bunch of washers. Stuff like this really pisses me off because there's no need for them to give you ones that are too long here. These here could easily be swapped out for those. So when I got those, and then like I said, I got new seals here for the rear differential. Because I'm taking out and I'm replacing the drive shafts and whatever, and they are sweating a little bit, I am just going to pull these out. I should be able to they should come out fairly easy. And I'm gonna get ready to drill in here, but just so you guys are aware, you want to be real careful because coming out the other side, it goes into your gas tank. So if you're gonna drill this out, which is the safer way to do it, just make sure you're not drilling into your gas tank. When I was talking about this bolt being too long, this is what I was talking about, was if I put that bolt up in there, and these are the bolts that come with the kit, by the time I pushed that all the way in, the end of this was pushing up against the gas tank. Now, like I said before, the kit comes two different ways. These are the bolts that came with the kit, so I'm actually very upset that they don't fit, because I feel like they should know better. These are the other bolts that came with the kit. Now what they say is, now it's hard to do, you've got to kind of drop that cradle a little bit. You got to take this out. I've got a lockout in there as well. But this bolt here would go in from this side and it goes halfway through. And then the shorter bolt, this one here, goes in this way and holds in the bushing so that it stops the deflection. I don't like that. There has been people that have had problems with that. I'm looking to push, I don't know, 750 to the wheels. I don't want to be out and break that. So I opted to drill this out, all the way out, and put a bolt and a nut all the way through so that I know it's a grade 8. It's not going to break when under load, and it's going to stop all the deflection. So I'm going to drop that there. So I am just going to give this a quick shot of WD, just so that those bushings go in a little bit better and it gives me a little bit of play. So that's it, guys, we got them both in there now. You can see them up in there. That's going to stop any deflection from those cheap rubber ones, and I won't have to worry about wheel hop, because this thing, as soon as the wheels start hopping, things start breaking. So those are in. I've also got the BMR lockouts here as well, so I put those in already. There, back here, that's going to stop wheel hop. Anything I can do to eliminate the ass end from hopping. So now I'll lower it down, I'll put the drive shafts in, and reverse. Everything that I took off, I'm going to put back on. So I'm going to take out, guys, this bolt just to relieve the knuckle. You don't have to. There's lots of guys that put it in, but I just hate even considering damaging the threads. A really fine thread, I don't want to jam it in. I don't want to force it. For all of one more bolt, I'll just take this out. All right. Take this out. Slide that in, right? Put that in our board. So that's it, guys. It's about the end of today. Adjustable toe links are in. Got them done. Got the drive shafts in. All the urethane bushings that I wanted drilled out. That's it. She's done. Couple hours. Anybody that's putting any power to an S550, I mean, the mods that I'm doing to the ass end are just a security to make sure they don't blow apart. So definitely you want to think about it. And hopefully I'll be tearing that 2J down shortly. I'll get the motor back in the Mustang. Shouldn't take me long. Once I get the block back, I'll get that back up in there, get the supercharger on and whatnot, and then get working on the Supra.